And a little bit late this morning. Yesterday we had our staff planning day. It's another pretty day today. It's going to get hot. It was hot yesterday. So unfortunately that means it's going to get hot again today. The streets seem to be drying up though. Still seeing a little bit of water in the ditches, but not like yesterday and of course while it was raining. And it looks like they're still doing road work up here. Or side of the road work, I should say. The telephone poles is what's been being worked on this road, on this highway. Somebody different? The road construction people? Yeah, because on the cross highway, there's actual road construction. So, it might be them, though I can't quite get a whole lot of the road construction on camera. Anyhow, busy day already. Busy day in the countryside. Vince, Lay Retro Gamer. Good morning. How are you, Vince? How are things in your corner of the world? Jim Rockford. Let's have a blessed day. Amen. And I'm just dragging a little bit because of the staff planning. It takes a lot of concentration and figuring out when and what dates to do things. Now we'll regroup for like a half day, probably in November-ish, for the last roughly half of the year. But it's good. We kind of got things planned out. Change that to all messages. I don't think there were any other messages, but change it to all messages. So, how are things where you're at? How's the weather? You know, I always like to know about the weather in other parts of the world. Yesterday we got stuck by a train here, and then we went into Iowa, and Rose had to go into the grocery store, so I got to see the train again. It wasn't a very big one. I think it was 3-ish minutes from start to end. Now this is probably them working on the telephone poles. A pole in the middle of the road, okay. Right. Let's see, I edited a couple of videos, and then I had some stills that I had taken at staff planning, so I put the stills into a reel and put it on Facebook. That's where most of the people that I work with are. But I still did some editing for videos here on YouTube. YouTube is my main channel to post things. So they'll drop this afternoon at different times I schedule them. Another day in paradise, you know? I think one of the other channels that I watch says that. The Bud Files, good morning. How are things in your neck of the woods? How's the weather? I'm just amazed that it's so pretty. The air is clear and yep. Looks like there is a fly in here. I hate flies. Let's see if I can get that little sucker to fly out of here. Mess with the window. I think maybe he flew out, which would make me happy. There's probably nothing that I dislike more than flies. I'm waiting for a little brand deal, some product in exchange. Whoops! The dash on the new to us car is slippy. I'm waiting for a little brand deal product in exchange for a video for pencil colors for my adult coloring. I don't get to color very often, but I like doing it, and new pencil colors are always nice. So I'm waiting for that to come in. I can do my little unboxing. I like to do unboxings. I like to watch unboxings. I like to watch other people's stuff. It might be something I want. Most of the time it's not, but it might be. It's things that I don't imagine exist, you know? So the road work on this part of the road is about drainage, but they've torn up the road so many times and continue to go back and tear the same pieces up and repair them. Sometimes they repair them better than others. Oh, that truck wanted to get through. Well, nobody's very talkative this morning. Everybody come in and said hi, but then nobody has really said anything else. I don't know why. This lady in the... Yeah, you wonder what's going to go on here, because there ain't that much going on right now, right? And they're going to have fun. Oh, no. Guiding the traffic. What? What the fuck is this car doing? The one coming at you? Yeah. Trying to turn? They're going to strip the road in that intersection? Oh, wow. That's going to be a real pain. You might need to go around. Or don't. It's up to you. You're doing the driving. That's the one thing we need to do with this car, though. We need to get the Freon topped off, because the air conditioner isn't working great. So the air is blowing, but it's not cool. We thought it was going to be as simple as just putting some more Freon in, but no, it has to be, the pressure has to be dropped and then brought back up, or some such something that I don't understand. Which of course is going to cost more money. Yep, this is the part where they tore it up and they've never exactly fixed it. Rose said they came yesterday and put some of these patches in, though. Yep. And then up here at the railroad track, it's rough around the edges. They got some serious, I don't know if you call them potholes, but that's what they are anyway, around the railroad track. Some of the potholes, they put tar along the edge of the tracks, but it's all lopsided. They tried to fix it with tar, but it's still lopsided. That's too crazy. Yep. Makes our roads even bumpier. Blur Sunset, good morning. It's Jennifer Welty Law. Blur Sunset, yes. It's nice to see you, Jennifer. How are things going where you are? How's the weather? I'm kvetching a little bit about how bad the roads are, or how blocked up the roads are in some spaces around, well, on this side of town. I woke up with a headache this morning, but like I said, I think that it's because we were doing so much concentrating and planning and trying to figure out things yesterday. And then today we get to play catch up. All the calls that we didn't answer or get to answer. Because I don't think I saw anybody that went back to get them last night. So we'll do that first thing this morning. And then, regular work that didn't get done yesterday and or comes up today. Spider Pig. Good morning, Spider Pig. How are you? How are things going in your corner of the world? Wasn't Spider Pig the one that had a baby? No? I thought that was the one that there was some big cartoon. There was some big ordeal about because they were going to have a baby when they hadn't had a baby in 20 years. I don't really know how many years. Nope. Yeah, I always get those things wrong. Grands tell me about it, but that doesn't mean I remember.
No, Mama Spider played Peppa Pig.
No, oh, it was Peppa Pig. Sorry, got the wrong pig, Spider Pig. So sorry, Spider Pig. I only got the pig part right. It's a good thing their mama can interpret.
Good job, now you're sleeping.
Huh?
You're sleeping.
Who?
Gosh.
With his phone going, he's asleep. He stays up at night so he can play video games with whoever's up at night. A lot of them do. His brother does too. But anyhow, then he's ready to have a cow in the morning when we're getting everything organized and together. And poof, he fell asleep. Let's see, Spider Pig, fine at the job. Yep, I'm headed to mine. No, it must have been Spider-Man. No, it wasn't Spider-Man. It was Peppa Pig, from what their mama tells me. No, I think Spider-Man had a baby too. But Peppa Pig was just right here lately that they had a baby. Oh, there's a little bit of clouds up there. I'll have to figure out when I get to work whether we need to fill the bird feeder or not, because the squirrels are eating the bird feed. We're having the squirrel and bird wars, and I don't know what to do about that. I haven't got the foggiest clue how to keep the squirrel out. And it's not like I have a tree or something on that side that I can hang a squirrel feeder to try and attract them away from the birds' food. And I'm just vastly amused at how mean all those little animals are, whether it's birds or squirrels. Stitching it up, capturing country life. Good morning. How are you? How are things where you are stitching it up? How's the weather? Hello, Joy. Good evening, Joy. How are you? I am good. I am headed to work. Ba-bang. Good morning. How are you? Or I should say good evening for you too. How are you? I am bebopping my way to work. So what cartoon did y'all go see the other night? Lilo and Stitch? So I didn't have anything to do with the pig.
No, that's not showing out there yet.
Anyway, let's see. I'm good, Mama Linda. Well, good. I'm glad. I hope all of y'all keep having a blessed day. Stitching it up. Stitching it up, hit the thumb. I have 3 people in the house And 6 thumbs. Thank y'all. If y'all haven't hit the thumb, please go ahead and do it. It makes Al go happy and it makes me happy too. Drive safe. Yes, we are. I am videoing mainly because I don't think people want to see my face all the time and talking. And one of my daughters is driving me. So some of my videos will say like driving mama. And so she can concentrate on the road and I can concentrate on, well, the video and talking part. I had stopped driving here, I guess a couple of years ago. Maybe not quite a couple of years ago. For sure a year and a half. And, yeah. God bless the child. Though she might have the chance to go to traveling here in a month. So I might be figuring out what to do. You take care always too, baby. Well, look at that. I'm not paying attention and we're already at the books a million. That is really close to my work. I appreciate your spending part of your morning with me. I need to go and get ready for work. Get my little self organized. Bye now.